This is a shur on Tefillah. We go to Ashrei after Shemon Esrei. And Chazal tell us, whoever says Ashrei 3 times during the day, Muftach lo shu ben Haba. It's promised to him, that's ben Haba. Now, all of the Persian say, it's not just saying, you have to pay attention to understand. The Gemara says, what's the point, what's the advantage of Ashrei? The Gemara says, if you tell me because of Aleph, you have mitzvah Ashrei Temei Derech, that there's 8 Aleph, 8 Bet, 8 Gimel, it's much further. Because of Putiach, Shuaruch says that if somebody is not mechaber when he says this, he has to be chos. You have to go back to say that this is possible whenever that does. That's why some poskim say that they have 3 times Ashrei. One time during the day, one of them you would be mechaber in this possible. They were the highlight of Ashrei is this possible. What does possible means? We are telling Hashem, you open your hand, and would be satisfied all of the chai, all of the being, ratzon, with ratzon. Now, what does ratzon mean here? Who's ratzon? Hashtut must be alechol chai. In other words, all of the would be satisfied the whole chai ratzon. In other words, with the ratzon. Now, there's a question. Some of Farshim say ratzon goes on Hashem with the ratzon of Hashem. Some say that the ratzon of each person. Once Rabba wanted to give tzedakah to a poor person, and he told him that, when you help a poor person, you have to help him the way that he used to be. He told him that, what do you eat every day? He said that I used to eat duck every day. Said, what? You eat duck every day? You have merciness on yourself. You don't understand. One time, you might not have so much money to eat. How could you eat duck every day? While he was talking to this poor person, a messenger came and said, what is the messenger? He says, this is one of your relatives. Today he decided to bring a dish of duck for you, Rabbi. Rabbi suddenly, then Rabbi realized that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is giving me a message. He was complaining to this person that how could you eat duck every day and rely that you should have all the time? You never know what happens. And here HaKadosh Baruch Hu was masmin that he gave that portion of duck to this poor person. And he said, that's why must be alechol chai ratzon. HaKadosh Baruch Hu satisfied chai ratzon according to the will of each person. Hashem gives it to him. And that's very important because everybody has different way of getting satisfaction. And that is the possible. Now, believing in that, in other words, somebody believes that this firm, if I work in this firm, I'm set for the rest of my life. He tries very hard to become part of this firm. He knows that it's worth it. I worked hard, it's worth it. It does whatever that he could get part of his firm because he would know that he's set for the rest of his life. Now, when we say we have to understand, once we become a member of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, member of the firm of Hashem, becomes ever, Hashem opens his hand, all of our needs will be satisfied. And that is the point. Person doesn't work all day to be suffered or to be feeling deprivation and lacking. Person could be very rich, like Chasdal said, that there is no ashiru, there is no richness, only the da'at. It's in that of a person. Person could own a lot of properties and a lot of money, but he's poor in his da'at, in his thinking. He feels deprivation, he feels lacking. Somebody might have much less, but he feels rich, feels satisfied. That's high ratzon. That ratzon HaKadosh Baruch Hu provides. Once we say that every day and be mechaven and direct our life with this idea that we have to be relying on HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Our eyes lecha enenu tiluyot. Our eyes is toward you. And what does that mean? With keeping Torah mitzvah. With keeping and being Eved of Hashem, being a slave to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, through that, and therefore, once a person says that and is mechaven like that, he would be promised that he would kone Olam Haba for himself.